Last month, a 67-year-old man walked into my clinic with a complaint he thought was just normal aging. He was constantly fatigued, couldn't focus at work, and was struggling with his intimacy. He believed he was drinking enough water, 2 or 3 glasses here and there, plus some coffee. But what shocked him most was when I showed him that his symptoms weren't due to age alone. They were due to how he was drinking water. Yes, water. Something as simple and overlooked as hydration was silently draining his energy, weakening his circulation, and lowering his performance as a man over 50. And when he learned the right way to drink water, he not only felt alive again but told me, "Doctor, I feel like I got 10 years of my life back." If you're over 50, what I'm about to share could completely change how you think about water, health, and vitality. But before we dive in, I want you to do something noble. Hit that subscribe button and leave a comment right below, because this act may literally save millions of seniors' lives. You might think, how can one click matter? But YouTube pushes life-saving content only when people like you engage. So, if you click below, this noble act may save millions of seniors' lives. Let's get started. The first key lies in boosting circulation. Many people think circulation problems are only about clogged arteries or high blood pressure. But did you know that even mild dehydration thickens your blood, making your heart work harder to pump it through your body? According to a 2020 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition, people who were just 1 to 2% dehydrated had measurable decreases in blood flow efficiency. Imagine your body's highways turning into traffic jams, slowing oxygen delivery to your brain, muscles, and even your intimate organs. I once had a patient, a retired truck driver in his early 70s, who complained of cold hands and feet. He feared peripheral artery disease, but his real problem was poor hydration habits. Once we structured his water intake, his circulation improved noticeably in just weeks. Here's the solution: instead of gulping large amounts of water all at once, especially during meals, spread your intake evenly throughout the day. Sip water slowly, especially in the morning before caffeine. This prevents sudden drops in electrolytes and ensures your blood stays fluid and circulation steady. If you've noticed tingling hands or legs that fall asleep more often, try adjusting your hydration pattern. And tell me in the comments, have you ever linked your water intake to circulation issues? Your story may inspire another senior watching right now. Stay tuned, because in the next part 1 I'll reveal how the way you drink water can skyrocket your energy levels, sometimes in just a few days. Now, let's talk about energy. Most people over 50 think fatigue is inevitable. But the truth is, improper hydration tricks your body into operating like a car running on low oil. When your cells lack water, your mitochondria, the tiny engines inside every cell, slow down. A study in Frontiers in Physiology found that dehydration reduces physical endurance by as much as 25%. That's a quarter of your energy gone just from not drinking water correctly. I remember a 62-year-old grandmother who told me she was always tired by 2 p.m., needing naps that left her restless at night. She thought it was her thyroid or blood sugar. But once she followed my 2-phase hydration method, starting the day with 2 glasses of room temperature water within the first 30 minutes of waking, and a second phase of sipping water infused with a pinch of sea salt before lunch, her afternoons transformed. She had so much energy, she started walking with her grandkids after dinner instead of falling asleep on the couch. Here's a quick practical tip: avoid relying on thirst as your signal to drink. By the time you feel thirsty, your body is already behind. Instead, anchor your water habits to daily activities, like after brushing your teeth, before each meal, and during short breaks. If you believe energy can come back even after 50, give this video a like right now, because more likes mean more seniors get this life-changing truth. But don't leave yet, because the third secret is the one most men hesitate to talk about openly, and it has everything to do with performance. Finally, let's address performance. For many men, the first signs of aging show up in the bedroom. What most don't realize is that blood flow and hydration are deeply connected to sexual performance. Erections, for example, are nothing more than hydraulics, blood filling up tissue chambers. If your blood is thick due to dehydration, your performance will suffer. A study from the Journal of Urology showed that even mild dehydration increases cortisol, the stress hormone, which directly reduces testosterone activity. One of my patients, a 59-year-old accountant, confided that he felt embarrassed because intimacy with his wife had become inconsistent. He was considering expensive supplements, even surgery. But we started with hydration, timing water intake before physical activity, spacing it so he wasn't bloated but still fully hydrated. Within a few weeks, he noticed a remarkable difference, not only in his stamina but in his confidence. Practical solution: for men, drink a glass of water 1 hour before physical activity, not immediately before, as that may cause discomfort. For women, proper hydration helps with natural lubrication and comfort. Both partners benefit when hydration is prioritized. This isn't just about physical performance. It's about emotional connection, confidence, and longevity in relationships. And that's where I want you to comment. Do you think doctors talk enough about hydration and intimacy, or is it still a taboo subject? Your voice might encourage others to open up and seek real solutions. So there you have it, circulation, energy, and performance, all directly shaped by how you drink water after 50. But remember, this is just the beginning. We've only scratched the surface of hydration's impact on aging. I'll be revealing even more in the next part of this series, including surprising mistakes people make daily that quietly sabotage their health. But before you go, I want to repeat this with urgency: hit that subscribe button right now, and leave your comment below. If you click below, this noble act may save millions of seniors' lives. Don't just watch, be part of the mission. Now that we've uncovered how drinking water properly can supercharge circulation, boost energy, and restore performance after 50, let's look deeper into the daily mistakes that silently sabotage seniors' health. These mistakes are so common that most people don't even realize they're happening, but they accumulate like hidden toxins over the years. The first mistake is drinking water at the wrong temperature. Many seniors reach for ice-cold water straight from the fridge, especially in hot weather, believing it's refreshing. But cold water can constrict blood vessels in the stomach, slowing digestion and reducing nutrient absorption. A 2013 study in the Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology showed that chilled water delayed gastric emptying significantly compared to room temperature water. I had a 72-year-old woman in my clinic who often complained of bloating after meals. She thought it was just old age digestion. When we switched her from cold water during meals to sipping warm or room temperature water before and after, her discomfort reduced dramatically. The solution is simple: make your main hydration warm or room temperature, especially in the morning and with meals. Save cold water for after exercise, when your body temperature is high. Tell me in the comments, do you usually drink cold water, warm, or room temperature? Your answer might help someone watching right now find their comfort and health. And wait until you hear the next mistake, because it's one almost every coffee lover is guilty of. Another silent mistake is confusing hydration with caffeination. Coffee, tea, and even some herbal blends are diuretics, which means they increase urine output and can dehydrate you if overused. According to the Mayo Clinic, up to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day is considered safe, but for seniors, that threshold is often lower due to slower metabolism. I recall a retired teacher, 65 years old, who proudly told me she drank 6 cups of coffee daily to stay sharp. Ironically, she was always tired, anxious, and complained of frequent bathroom trips. Once we reduced her coffee to 2 cups before noon and replaced the rest with herbal teas like rooibos and chamomile, her sleep improved, her afternoon crashes vanished, and her bathroom visits normalized. The solution here is to treat coffee and tea as supplements to hydration, not the main source. Always follow caffeinated drinks with equal or greater water intake. If this resonates with you, give this video a like, because too many seniors are suffering silently thinking coffee is helping when it's secretly draining them. But don't go anywhere, because the next hydration mistake directly affects your kidneys, and ignoring it could cost you your health. Let's talk about kidney strain. Many seniors believe that the more water they drink, the healthier they'll be. But overhydration can actually backfire. The kidneys of a 25-year-old and the kidneys of a 65-year-old don't work at the same efficiency. A 2017 study in the Journal of Nephrology highlighted that seniors process fluids more slowly, increasing the risk of electrolyte imbalance when water is consumed in excessive amounts. I remember an 80-year-old gentleman who believed drinking a gallon of water daily would flush toxins. Instead, he ended up hospitalized with hyponatremia, dangerously low sodium. The key here is balance. For most adults over 50, aiming for about 1.5 to 2 liters spread across the day is sufficient, unless otherwise directed by a physician. A practical tip is to listen to your urine color. It should be pale yellow, not clear and not dark. If it's clear all day, you may be overdoing it. Comment below, have you ever been told to drink a gallon a day? I want to know if you think that advice should still be given to seniors, because your voice could protect others from making the same mistake. Up next, you'll learn about a timing habit that can literally make the difference between restful sleep and a night of constant bathroom trips. Timing is everything when it comes to hydration. One of the top complaints I hear from seniors is waking up multiple times at night to urinate. What many don't realize is that drinking large amounts of water right before bed overwhelms the kidneys at a time when the body should be resting. A 2019 study in Sleep Medicine Reviews noted that nocturia, nighttime urination, is one of the most common causes of poor sleep quality in older adults, linked to fatigue, depression, and even higher fall risks. I had a patient, a 69-year-old man, who thought he had prostate issues simply because he woke up 4 times a night. But his real issue? Drinking 2 glasses of water right before bed. We adjusted his hydration to front-load water in the morning and early afternoon, tapering off in the evening. Within 2 weeks, he was sleeping through the night. Here's a practical approach. Consume 70% of your daily fluids before 6 p.m., and if you're thirsty later, just take small sips. If you've struggled with nighttime trips to the bathroom, hit that like button, because raising awareness could save someone's sleep and their safety. But there's still one more hydration secret I want to share, and it ties directly into your brain and memory. Hydration and brain health are inseparable. Dehydration is often mistaken for dementia-like symptoms in older adults. A 2019 study published in Nutrients found that even mild dehydration impaired short-term memory and attention in adults over 60. I once met a 74-year-old retired engineer who worried he was developing early Alzheimer's because he was forgetting names and misplacing items. After cognitive testing and blood work, the surprising culprit was mild dehydration. He was drinking less than a liter daily. Once he increased his intake to 2 liters spread evenly throughout the day, his mental clarity improved. His wife told me, "It's like I got my husband back." Here's a simple solution. Keep a dedicated water bottle near you at all times, and if possible, use one with markers or time reminders to track your intake. And that's where I'd love you to comment. Do you believe memory lapses after 60 are always aging, or should hydration be checked first? Your perspective may help another senior question what they've been told and reclaim their mental sharpness. And in just a moment, I'll bring everything we've discussed into one powerful summary that you can apply immediately. We've now journeyed through every dimension of hydration after 50: circulation, energy, performance, digestion, kidneys, sleep, and even memory. And what's clear is this: water is not just a drink. It's your lifeline. The way you drink it can determine whether you age with vitality or struggle with preventable decline. The hidden risks are real: thickened blood, drained energy, weakened performance, kidney strain, sleepless nights, and fading memory. But the hope is greater, because each of these risks can be reversed with small, intentional changes in how you hydrate. Drink room temperature water at the right times. Balance your intake with your age and kidney function. Don't confuse coffee for hydration. Space your fluids to protect your sleep. And always remember, hydration is the most affordable, natural, and overlooked medicine available to us all. So here's what I need from you right now. If you found even one insight valuable, hit that subscribe button immediately, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Which hydration tip will you try first? Or have you already experienced a breakthrough just by changing your water habits? Your words could light the way for another senior searching for answers tonight. And let me remind you of this once more: if you click below, this noble act may save millions of seniors' lives. YouTube only spreads this type of life-saving information when people like you take action. Don't just watch, become part of the mission. Together, we can rewrite the way seniors age, one glass of water at a time.